Hey there, I'm Allie. Thank you for clicking on my channel. I appreciate you stopping by to share a little bit of time with me. Sorry I haven't been on for 2 days. We have been going through a little, God, I don't even know what the word is. A little bit of stress, I guess. Some of you that know me know that my husband's father passed away in June of cancer. It was a horrible thing that he went through, and a horrible thing that the entire family went through. He was an incredible man and was taken far too soon. And as you know, if you've been through cancer, and I think cancer's pretty much touched everyone's lives, you wouldn't wish that on your worst enemy. It's the devil, and it's horrible. Anyway, that being said, last week where we were in Big Bear enjoying our anniversary and Jim's birthday, he asked me to feel a lump that he had under his right clavicle. And it sure enough was a big lump, a big mass. And we just looked at each other like, there's no way, right? This is not happening. So I immediately called our doctor here back in Vegas and scheduled an appointment. We got back on Tuesday. We had a Wednesday morning appointment. We got up, just did our thing and went in and sat there for about 45 minutes when her nurse came out and said that she had gotten sick and her husband was taking her to the hospital. So they needed to reschedule everyone's appointments. So we were scheduled for actually today to get in to see her. And I said, please put us on a cancellation list because we need to get ultrasound, we need to get CAT scan, we need to get blood work done. Let's get these diagnostic tests done because we're, just on pins and needles. So they called yesterday and actually got him in, or they called the day prior and were able to get him in a day early. So, we'll take it, that's great. So we went in and got him looked at, and now mind you, he had just had his annual physical like a month and a half ago, everything from heart testing, diagnostic testings, full blood panel, everything. And he was given a complete and total clean bill of health. So we're like, this is great. Every year, we're in our 50s, we get our well checks, so to speak. And, we're just so thankful. He eats a lot of steak, so I worry. And being, an ex-retired nurse, I was like, oh my God, his cholesterol's going to be sky high, and he'll probably have like plaque built up in his heart. But he's healthy, he works out, he takes care of himself. So thankfully, everything was great. So bring us to yesterday. We go into the doctor, and she's like, yeah, okay, I'm going to send you for stat. This is pretty big. Let's just get it looked at. Let's get on top of it. So I said, okay, and being that his father had sarcoma, I don't know if you know anything about it, but it's the most aggressive form of a cancer. It's like wildfire, it spreads. And if you go in and remove it, if they leave just a little teeny tiny cell, boom, it'll spread, and it's awful. Anyway, so he was scheduled for next Monday and today for 2 different tests and blood work. And I was able to get both of his tests scheduled for just today. And because we can't wait till Monday for another test and then not get into the surgeon's office for 2 weeks because they wouldn't get results, and it was just crazy. So anyway, I know I'm rambling, it's just a crazy story. So we went yesterday and had the stat blood work done, and like I said, I called the diagnostic center and was able to change the appointments to get it today, explained to them the situation, and they were very accommodating, very sweet. So we went in today, had the CAT scan done, and had the ultrasound done, and we're just waiting to see if they're, thinking he should be sent for a biopsy or what's going on. And I was in there when they were doing the test, and I said to the ultrasound girl, she was really sweet, she was, taking a look at his lump, and I said to her, I know you can't, of course, say anything to us because they can never tell you, always a physician has to, and I get that. I said, I know you can't tell us anything, but, are we going to have a good Christmas or a not so good Christmas? And she just kind of chuckled it off. I didn't really expect her to say anything, but I was hoping. Anyway, so we came home, and everything was run stat, rather. So I know our physician would have had everything by 3:30 for the very latest. So I called and left a message for this one gal in the office, and I actually sent her a text message, and she texted me back, checking results now. I was like, oh my gosh, okay. And it was just not knowing. I mean, I really didn't think he had cancer. I would have been blown away, like just shocked. But the not knowing, you want a confirmation that everything's good. You know, with somebody you love, you just want to hear that it's good and that they're all right. I mean, give me cancer, not him. So she texted me back. Results came back benign. Everything's great. It isn't cancer. He just needs to follow up with the surgeon and just get that little fatty mass of tissue out. I gotta tell ya, I am beyond relieved. I am just so thankful and grateful that he is 100% healthy and that he is going to be here for a long time, because we've only been married for 7 years and we have a lot more to do ahead of us. We haven't had enough time to do everything that we wanted to do. 7 years is not very long. So I'm just very appreciative and thankful today that my husband is okay. I'm sure all of you have experienced cancer in some form. It's touched everyone. There's a family member, a cousin, a friend that we've all known who's had cancer. And so I think today I would just like to say, let's just say an extra prayer tonight for everyone who's suffering and going through it, families, people, everyone that it's touched by it. There he goes calling me now. 1 minute, babe. Okay. Well, we gotta go. We got a big night ahead. It's Halloween. Why is everyone barking? Am I live? Hello? Hello? This is how it goes. Happy Halloween, you guys. Bye.